Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the MyNOC number 3 wood. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And please give that bell a ring.
So Steve, tell us a little bit about this MyNOC deck.
Tyler, this is version 3 in the series of MyNOC. It is wood. It is printed on classic stock by USPCC, and it's an unspecified print run and retails for 10 bucks.
Nice, let's check it out.
As you can see, the tuck, just like all other NOCs, is pretty minimal. It doesn't have any embossing or foil. There's your ad copy on the bottom, but it does have a nice, cool, wood design that's carried on to the back of the card.
I see, I love that they went with like a dark like cherry wood there instead of like a lighter wood.
Yeah, I mean, they really could have gone with any color. Obviously being wood, there's God knows how many possibilities that they could have went with, but I'm glad they went with a darker color. It definitely is sharper.
Yeah, it provides a nice contrast versus the white borders.
Yeah, as you can see, it comes with the duplicate jokers of the star, just like series 1 and 2. I like the real minimal jokers that Alex uses in his decks. Obviously his decks being geared towards magicians, he designs with that in mind. Here's your ace of spades. And pretty much, the rest of the deck is, your standard court cards and pips, along with colors as well. And, Alex, being a magician, always kind of goes back and forth between these standard bicycle court cards and the Arco court cards, which I think is really cool. Obviously helps when performing different tricks, for the spectators to be familiar with those court cards.
Yeah, I love that he really keeps the deck as minimalist as possible for those use cases. Again, it's a $10 deck, so it's really meant for people to use on a regular basis.
Yeah, as you can see, it does come with that little info card on what the MyNOC series is all about. And this one also comes with a Queen of Hearts, which is something that he puts in most of his decks, is that duplicate Queen of Hearts.
Nice. And it looks like
Handles beautifully.
it definitely looks like it handles really well.
Yeah, obviously, this series comes with classic stock, so it does feel a little stiffer, but handles beautifully.
And ultimately, that classic stock really does get worn in after time and broken in a little bit, so it's really just meant to be more durable, most likely, as an everyday worker deck. At a $10 price point, a classic stock deck is what you want because you're going to be using it regularly.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before, but we got to touch up on it. The whole kind of premise of the MyNOC series is, about a year and a half ago, Alex put out to the community, basically came up with these stickers, and they went out with all the orders. And basically, what he wanted people to do is, peel off the sticker. You have the basically looks like a deck of cards, like a back of cards, and you put it on any surface, and depending on what that surface is, hashtag it on Instagram with MyNOC, and that's kind of where they came up with the concept of all these different back designs. They kind of took the most popular ones from the community and turned them into a deck of cards, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a really nice community-oriented project, and I think that really brings a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see what's next. If you did participate in the sticker kind of side of it, you never know if they're going to come out with your deck, I guess.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, thanks
Yeah.
everyone for checking out this episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We drop these every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, giving you the freshest looks at the newest decks.
Thanks.